So this evening's little chat, I thought I'd talk to you about energy with the help of my girls and Oliver. So energy is how you feel. So your energy might be angry, happy, sad, stressed, anxious, nervous. So that's your energy, and you can feel somebody's energy when you enter a room. And that's what all animals communicate through, as well as scent, body language. So these girls haven't met Oliver before, and Ollie's energy is really calm, fairly balanced, and happy-go-lucky. So you can see he's not bothered by these guys at all. So what they're doing is they're smelling his scent, they're observing his body language, and they're feeling his energy. And depending on all that information that they get, will make them either trust or not trust another animal. And that's how dogs communicate. So when dogs are approached by other dogs, people, cats, farm animals, they'll smell the scent, feel the energy, read the body language, and then usually within seconds or minutes, they've worked out whether or not they can trust and respect that other animal. And that's what these guys are doing here. So they don't talk to each other. They don't come right up into Oliver's space. They're just trying to suss him out. And then the closer they get, they start to realise actually that Oliver's not a threat, so they start to trust him. So that will bring them in closer and closer. So energy is really important when you're working with other animals, particularly dogs. And if dogs are going to trust you, your energy needs to be calm, doesn't it, Delilah? Yes, confident, just like you. And your body language needs to be showing confidence as well. And then a dog will trust and respect you. But if your energy is outside of that box, your dog will not trust you and they won't respect you, and then that's when you get a whole list, hello Dixie, a whole list of behaviour problems in your dog, because your dog becomes confused, they don't trust, they don't respect, and they don't know what's allowed, what's not allowed. It's a video camera, Dix. I can't get that close, I haven't got good abs. Oh. So these girls all communicate with energy, scent, body language, and Daisy here, Daisy's the kingpin, Daisy's the pack leader, aren't you, Daisy? And then Delilah was kind of the runt, but actually she's turning out to be quite a little leader too. And poor Dixie here keeps getting picked on, don't you, Dix? And Dixie's very affectionate. Dixie loves her cuddles, don't you? And now Dottie's not taken her eyes off of Ollie. She's just sussing him out. And Oliver's just becoming a little bit concerned about how close she's getting. So he's just moved away. Oliver, hello. Hello. So Oliver is one of my Greek rescues. He was on Kalamaki Beach as a stray for about 1.5 years. Every time I'd go out there, so I'd go out there quite a lot. I'd walk my dogs over on the beach. Him and his little gang used to follow me, and I'd start with 2 dogs and then end up with about 8 dogs because of all the strays that just used to join the pack. And I was never sure about Ollie, so talking of energy and body language, his eyes were cross-eyed, so he had a funny look, and I couldn't work out whether he was trustworthy or not. Do you mind? That's my jumper. Thank you. It's a super dry jumper, don't you know? Yes, it is. That's my nose. Thank you very much. Yes, I don't really want my face washed. Anyway, back to Ollie. So yeah, I wasn't sure whether I could trust him because his eyes were crooked, and he would always keep his distance from the rest of the dogs and from me, but he would always follow. And then when I was over there in October last year, and I stayed there for a month, and he started just following me everywhere, and you'll see the video of Ollie having some essential oils in the back of my van. But he would follow me everywhere, and then every morning he'd be outside my villa, and every evening he would hunker down on the doormat and sleep there all night. And he became my little Greek pack. But I brought him over because he's got a great follower pack energy, and I can walk him off lead pretty much anywhere, and he's great with dogs. And the amazing thing was, Oliver, Ella. The amazing thing was, is after a couple of months, Ella, his eyes started becoming normal, and there was clarity to them. And it was then that I realised that actually it wasn't that I couldn't trust him, it was that he couldn't trust people. And all he needed was guidance and leadership and love. And actually his eyes were skew-whiff because he had no love in him. And after a few months, his eyes became normal, didn't they, Oliver? What do you think about these goats? And he's the most handsome boy. And he follows me everywhere. And he's just there in the background, always. And he likes to come for his walks with the goats and the horses. Talking of goats, that's my jumper, girls, and you're still nibbling it. Yes. So energy is really important, and your energy might not be great at the moment because of the troubling times we're going through, but try and focus on your mind, balancing your mind, your body, your spirit. So what we mean by that is do a lot of mindfulness, meditation, just relaxing things that you enjoy for your mind, to balance your mind. To balance your body, stay healthy, stay fit, exercise. And then your spirit, balance your spirit, is be content, be happy, do things that make you happy, like hang out with the goats, and balance yourself and try and work on your mind, body, spirit balance, because that's really important. If you're not balanced, you're never going to have a dog that's going to be balanced, because they are a mirror to your energy. So just remember that, and have a good evening. And that's my little chat about energy. Thanks, goats. Thanks, girls. Right, we've got to go and get some food now, Oliver. We know who's boss here. Don't we, Dixie?